everybody. Today, let's talk about the temporary skills shortage 482 visa. Chen, and I'm an immigration lawyer based in Australia. I am the CEO and principal lawyer of Mason Chen Law Group. If you want to get in contact with myself or one of our fantastic lawyers or migration agents, please feel free to contact us in the contact link below. Our phone number is also there if you want to call us in regards to an urgent query. In today's video, we're going to talk briefly about the temporary skills shortage visa and some of the new updates that we can expect for the new financial year. Now, first of all, this visa is an employer-sponsored visa. To get this visa, you must have an employer who's an approved sponsor, and they must nominate you in that position. Now, that position must be in an occupation on the occupation list. Now, for the 482 visas, there's lots of occupations which are available, and these occupations sit on the regional occupation list, the short-term occupation list, as well as the medium-term occupation list. And there's different requirements for all. I've done a more in-detail video for the 482 visas before, so you guys can check out those videos there. But there's been some major updates that have been released for the 482, so that's gonna be the focus of my video today. Now, first of all, if you are already on a 482 visa, then this shouldn't apply to you. And this also doesn't apply to you if you have already lodged a 482 visa before the 1st of July 2023 and you're just waiting for a visa grant. In the new financial year, after the 1st of July 2023, the minimum income threshold, so the minimum salary you can be paid as someone on the 482 visa is $70,000 per annum, excluding superannuation. So if you don't qualify for a 482 visa until after the 1st of July, or you are looking at the 482 visa, please remember that you will need to be paid at least $70,000 or at the market salary rate, which is also has to be above $70,000 to be able to be granted this visa. It's an absolute requirement. Now, if you're currently on a 482 visa and is expiring end of the year or next year, anytime after 1st of July, and you need to apply for another 482 visa, you will also need to be paid at least $70,000 per annum, excluding superannuation. Now, you may have remembered that, I can't remember when now, maybe like 8-9 months ago, it was announced that 482 visa holders with occupations on the short-term list, as long as they were in Australia during that COVID period and they've been with the employer for at least 3 years, they'll be eligible to apply for the 186 under the temporary residence transition stream. For me, that was a big change because previously this cohort of applicants had to look to other options to apply for permanent residency. Previously, only 482 visa holders with occupations on the medium-term occupation list were eligible for permanent residency under the temporary residence transition stream. But those people with occupations on the medium-term occupation list, if they meet the requirements, they're also eligible for the 186 direct entry. So those cohort of these applicants had it pretty good. But it was recently announced in the press conference that by the end of the year, 482 visa holders with occupations on any occupation list, so on the regional occupation list, on the short-term occupation list, on the medium occupation list, will be eligible to apply for the 186 permanent residency visa under the temporary residence transition stream, and they only need to be working for the employer for 2 years instead of 3. Now, that was an announcement. It hasn't been put into legislation yet. It probably will be very, very soon, so it's something to keep an eye on. It will be available by the end of the year, so it's something that you can prepare for. Now, again, if you're going to apply for the 186, if it's after the 1st of July 2023, which it most likely will be, and you're kind of in that cohort that I just spoke about, then you'll need to be paid at least $70,000 per annum or at the market salary rate, which again needs to be higher than $70,000 per annum. So it's pretty good. Like, you know, that affects a lot of people here in Australia, and it's really good news for a lot of people here in Australia. Because although some 482 visa applicants can apply for the 186 under the temporary residence transition stream, they can also apply under the direct entry stream. But the direct entry is a little bit more complicated because there's higher threshold of requirements for the employer, and then also you have to meet like skills assessment requirements, and you need 3 years of full-time post-qualification work experience. So there's lots of requirements for that direct entry stream. So this new stream for the 482 visa holders is so good. So it's time for you to speak to your employer, have a conversation about this so you can prepare for it, get in touch with your agent or lawyer, or even us if you don't have a lawyer, agent, or you want to get in contact with us. Contact details are below and we will be able to assist you with that. So I hope that was helpful. Please share this video with people who need it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.